Hello, collective. Happy Monday morning. What's going on? How you been? Sorry I didn't post anything yesterday. I was having fun with my family and working, making some good money at the store. You know, I love the internet. I can't stand technology, but I love it sometimes. Like, Google came through this weekend for me, and it was wonderful. So today, it's happy go-go juice time with Gigi. I got a little toast over here, getting my stomach ready for breakfast. My water, of course. Coffee. Oh, if you see over here, I got a new incense. It was gifted to me. It smells amazing. I don't know. Anybody else have any good incense brands that they can recommend down in the description below? This one's an alluring scent. It's ocean. Oh, excuse me. Sea breeze on a moonlit autumn night. Oh, the marketing. Oh, the people that get paid the millions to do what they do to come up with beautiful words. Anyway, thank you so much for all the likes, shares, subscribes, comments, shares, all the things with the YouTube things. Thank you so much. We are so close, guys, to our goal. Our first goal to get you that gratitude giveaway. I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to it. So, please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Like the video to show support and send energy so I can pick up on it and give you guys really good readings. Add to the series of novellas that are going on this channel. What's going on? Sorry, my candle is coming to its last bit here, and it's hard to get to the wick. So, we're just gonna be creative. Anyway, this message is going to be for the collective, whatever the energy is surrounding us. However it is for you, take it how it resonates, leave what does not. Place yourself where you belong if it does resonate. Feel free to share down below where you are in the story. And if you have any suggestions or comments, concerns, any of those things, any suggestions on cards that you'd like me to get. I do only use oracle cards. Nothing with tarot. Not on for the YouTube. So I will do oracle readings always and forever with my channeled messages and what we have here. So, but any card recommendations, please leave them down below so I can look into them and see if they call to me. Today on the table we have, of course, zodiac oracles. We have the Kipper, both parts of Moonology. I love this. I love this. I'm so excited to see what they have today. And new beginnings asked to come out. So outside of that, I don't have anything else. Let's just get a quick saging. Holy Father, Holy Spirit, please come down and continue to protect and guide me as I channel the energy that surrounds the collective. Thank you so very much for the gifts that you have given and bestowed upon myself and every being here that watches these videos. Please allow your Archangel Gabriel to continue as always to give me clear, honest, and precise messages for the collective. And Archangel Michael, please protect and guide me as I channel this energy that surrounds us. Only allow heavenly white divine light to surround this reading and cast any darkness back to the pits of hell where it belongs. Thank you very much. I always like to pray before I turn the camera on, meditate, clear my mind, do my blessings, do any praising and worshiping I like to do. It's extraordinarily important for us spiritual beings to be extraordinarily grateful for the things that we have, okay? Sorry, I'm just taking some Pamprin. And the reason I take this is because it fixes everything. There has never, I mean, just a quick testimony for those of us, because for me, I suffer with polycystic ovarian syndrome, and some of the symptoms of polycystic ovarian syndrome come down to stress, induced depression and anxiety. And even though I'm not stressed, like my mind is amazing. Like I feel amazing mentally, but my body just feels like it would if I was in a depressed state. And it's causing aches and pains, but it's also like shit outside. It's gloomy, it's damp, it's cold, it's the icks and all of that. But I have found that anytime I feel any which way outside of like actually being sick, if I pop 2 Pamprin, It's better than any antidepressants, any anti-anxiety medication out there. Combined with cannabis, I feel like I'm on cloud nine. And you know what? Honestly, even men can take this. There's nothing in it that can harm a man. So if you're feeling any which way and you're having any kind of symptoms, this is aspirin-free and caffeine-free. Go take you to pampering. Call me later and thank me, because I tell you what, you're going to feel like $1 million freaking dollars, and get you some happy go-go juice, because I swear we all need to come out of what I don't know if it's just me. Maybe it's just me in the change of the seasons ick, but it's like blah, 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 blah. I do go blah, blah, blah. Man, I don't know. Adam Sandler's been on my mind, and freaking Hotel Transylvania, because I just absolutely adore him. He is hilarious. I don't know, for the last 24 hours, I've had that man on my mind, and him just funny. Very, very funny. I don't know what's going on, but it's hilarious. Anyway. Today, Gigi does go blah, blah, blah. And I haven't even gotten out the pajamas. What is it? It's 9:45. Oh, let's do our timeline update here. It's November 1st, 2021, 9:43 a.m. Somebody check that angel number. We are sitting at 6:06 time on the computer. Check 6:06 out as well. And let's just get into it, because I'm excited to see what we have going on today. I'm a little nervous about the Kipper. The Kipper is kind of like, want, something has to come out. Want, something's going on. Want. So, let's see. Coffee time with Gigi this morning. Let's see what's going on in the collective. Let's get a little nosy. Oh, man. Everybody have a good Halloween. What'd you dress up like? Leave in the comments. All right, Holy Spirit, here we go. What's the zodiac sign surrounding Aries? Fire. Is somebody feeling warlike? Somebody wanting to bring a little hell? Because I feel like bringing a little heaven today. Okay. We got the moon. Cancer. On the bottom of the deck, we have a Sagittarius. Look at that. That is freaking sick. You know, I need to start when I look at these zodiac cards, I need to look at them better, because that headpiece, bro, kind of looks like a hammerhead shark almost, but sick. Look, can you see? Look at that. Look how sick that is. I love the bow and arrow. I love the bow and arrow. Anyway, I don't know. These guys are gorgeous. I really need to look into the artist. Anyway, all right, where are we going, Kipper? Oh, Kipper. All right. Does the moon have anything to say for... Oh, let me just look. Here, let's just feel it. Oh, this one? Oh, okay. Hey. The moon has spoken. The moon has spoken. All right. This one wants to start first. Our new... this is the Moonology Manifestation Oracle. Absolutely gorgeous. I love them. Yasmin Boland. I'm going to look her up. I want to see more about her. There's a woman. No, never mind. I'm sorry. I was thinking of something completely different. My apologies. All right, Spirit, let's focus. Gigi needs to focus. All right, what is the energy surrounding the collective today, Holy Spirit? What does the moon have to say to the collective today, Holy Spirit? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Just those? Okay. New moon in Aries. Aries, go for it. Full moon in Capricorn. Take a reality check. Okay. So, here's what I want to say about this. I think right now, as we're coming into the next 7 days, the moon is going to be in a new moon phase, okay? You will not see the moon again until Sunday on the 7th. The 7th is a big deal. Okay, 11/7 is a big deal. There is going to be some amazing things happening spiritually for a lot of people. So right now, what I'd like to suggest is to take some time to get yourself into a reality check. Check on your reality. What is the reality of your situation? Sit down, make a plan, okay? Plan out any big ideas that you have. Sit down with a piece of paper or a notebook or a clipboard with some white paper or some, however you got to do it. And I want you to put all your ideas on this paper. Everything that you want to accomplish over the next week, okay? Sit down and take a moment and get your thoughts right. Take that moment as a reality check to put and to make put some sensibility into your plans. Take a moment to find some practicality in what you want to do. Budget your time, schedule your time, and use every single moment singing. You can sing while you do it. Whistle while you work. Na, 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 na. Not whistle while you twerk, whistle while you work. Anyway, take this opportunity to gain some clarity on what you want, all those big plans, all those big goals, and really freaking hone in, okay? And then go for it. Starting Sunday, before then, you want to be in full motion, in full swing by Sunday. So that way, when you're ready to launch whatever it is you're launching, to maybe get ready to start school, whatever it is that's going to be that you're looking to do, any big projects, starting a business, launching something new, starting a new job, applying for whatever it is that you're doing, applying yourself to something, any big goals, take this next 7-day period from today to take it and have a reality check and then go for it. Make your dreams a reality by getting your shit in check, okay? Plan out and be organized. Extraordinarily organized. Take a day and just, for me, for example, I'll use myself as testimony. I'm doing a big launch for Black Friday. And I have, this is my bedroom that I'm in, but it's a multi-purpose room because of how small my house is. And I need to take a day to where I get myself organized with my work shelves to have everything ready for inventory, pick and pull when I'm doing online orders for Christmas. So I've got to get myself organized and planned. So I had a friend, I'm just going to use an example. Say, for instance, you want to start a business, okay? And you know that you need X, Y, and Z before you get that business up and going. Like if you need to have materials purchased or equipment purchased or finding somebody to invest in you or whatever the case may be, you need to take this time to get your ducks in a row to be able to, get the ball rolling, find any investors, make any business plans, get any legals that need to be done, financials, banking, tax ID number, any of those things. You need to get yourself organized, make a plan, see what you need to do for wherever it is that you live. This is that reality check. Is this really truly what you want? And if it is, organize and then go for it. Okay? I'm only allowed one of those a day. Because I've had somebody actually say I was like a cuckoo crackhead because of how much caffeine I used to drink. And now I'm only limiting it to this. And I drink it. I make sure it's like all the way up there so I get every ounce of go-go juice. This is what helps me keep shit in check. It's my energy. What else does the moon have to say, Spirit? Oh, we need to break these cards in. Okay, let's see if that makes it easier. That's better. That's so much better. Thank you. All of it? Okay. New moon in Virgo. Trust all will be well. Yes. But you still need to take the time to get everything in check. Okay? And then go for it. And trust that everything will go well. And be proud of yourself. Last quarter moon in Taurus, be proud of yourself for everything that you have done, all of your planning, all of your hard work, and be proud. Let me tell you, as a business owner, okay, things can be tough, okay? With being where my business is, I have, the last year, I've been in business for a little over a year. And the last couple of months have been hard. This last summer has been ridiculously hard in comparison to my first summer because of the COVID. you know, and the park restrictions, because I work in, you know, where I am is a touristy town, where my business is. And so, you know, it was a really rough the last couple months, you know, with very little tourism, you know, with the school starting and the things and stuff and the restrictions and the lifting and the whatevers. And now the holidays are coming, it's going to be insanity. So, you know, right now, you know, you have to be grateful and proud of yourself for all the good, the bad, and the ugly, because you are putting in dedicating work. You're putting in the work. You know, if you're somebody like me, an entrepreneur that doesn't want to fucking work for no man no more, no, not man or woman, the big guy, the corporate company, you know, industries, and wants to work for myself, because I am a very dedicated and hard worker. Like most of us are, okay? And, you know, with the way things are, people don't get recognized the way that they should. All right, they don't get compensated for the way that they should. And if you're putting in 5,000 fucking % every day and you're coming out with bupkis, peanuts, nothing, nah, man, I'm better off working for my damn self, figuring it out, working hard, you know what I'm saying, having all my little side hustles and all the things that I do. Because you know what? It's better to be proud of yourself, working your ass off for yourself and getting all that compensation and recognition, than giving it to people that don't pay you well enough, that don't recognize you, that don't, no, you don't want to do that. I don't. And if you do because of security, hey, get it how you live, but you have to remember you only get one shot in this life. Only one. You need to make it the best of what it is, because you honestly, you know, I don't want to come back down and recycle my soul to have to live on this, in this existence again. I don't. Bad enough it's hotter than freaking hell here now. Do you think if I have to come back however many millennia it is later, like, I don't want to have to live here. No. No. So be proud of yourself and work hard. Okay? Work hard and trust that everything will work out in your benefit. You have to have faith that everything's going to be good. If you believe in yourself, nothing can stop you. Trust the universe. First quarter moon in Aquarius. Look at that. Look how freaking gorgeous these cards are. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I love that purple. It's like very intuitive. Like this purple reminds me of intuition. Trust the universe. Trust your intuition. Because spirit uses your intuition to guide you. So do the angels, your ancestors, and loved ones that have ascended. Okay? Trust the universe. So we have Capricorn, Aries, Virgo, Taurus, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Aries, and Cancer. Last one, last quarter moon in Scorpio. Reveal what needs to be seen. So, like I was saying, take the time to get your shit in a pile. Then go for it. Once you go for it, trust everything's going to be groovy. Be proud of yourself for all of your hard work and accomplishments. Even if it doesn't work out, you still need to be proud that you went through with it. And had the cojones, the brass balls you were fucking given, whether you're female or male, you still get brass balls. You got to fucking use them, okay? Be proud of yourself for using them. Trust that everything's going to work out one way or another. And you need to, and then once you realize all of this, reveal it to the world and just let it fucking happen. Be proud of yourself one way or another. Let the real world see you for who you are. Do you think, listen, I'm going to talk to you about personal testimony again. Now, Gigi, when she was younger, we had, me and the group of girls that I hung out with, we had this thing called diva points, okay, where we wanted to be like boss bitches, you know, we were, you know, all about the dinero, okay, and what you did and how you acted would either give you diva points or lose them. And it was a whole big thing. We were like, just think Mean Girls, the three of us. We were like the Mean Girls. It was mostly me and one other girl, but there was a third party in there that kind of just, I don't know what she was doing. But anyway, but we were kind of like the Mean Girls. And we were all about ourselves, and we weren't, you know. And the thing is if I were doing this back then, thank God that he didn't give me my gifts back then, because then I would have ended up being a real fucking succubus, crazy person doing all the bad things, and I would be the evil one in the story, because that was the mindset as 18-year-old Gina. Now, 36-year-old Gina is sitting here on a Monday morning, and luckily I have my son's father here with me today because we have some major appointments for our son. So please, if you guys could send some loving, positive energy, we would really appreciate it. It's for his ears. And I had some ENT issues. I still do all the way through my whole life. And we're going to go and see if we can keep it from happening to him. So Please pray for us. That's why I'm grateful to have this moment here to talk to you, because it's a Monday morning. I'm in my jammies. I mean, you see me, no fucking makeup. I'm in my bathrobe, like having coffee with you, having a little reading, whatever's. And back then, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have been my true, authentic self. I thought that's what I wanted for myself, and then I realized, like, hello? No. I got more important things to do, like being friends with you guys, getting us all through whatever bullshit that's happening, and just being my true self, because I'm comfortable. I don't care, what people have to say about me, because the only one's judgment that matters to me is the Most High, and if you don't like it, you ain't got to look. You know what I'm saying? And this is how I feel about this. Trust that everything will be well with transformation. Go for it. You may be taking a reality check just to look at your life, and realizing the things that are holding you back from doing something that you want. Maybe you are stuck in being in this security mindset where you're working for the man, like my darling sweetheart. No names, no companies, no nothing like that, but we'll call him Mr. Executive, okay? Mr. Executive has worked for this company for, it feels like a million years. And this job has him on that fucking phone 24/7, day and night. I hear that damn thing going off with his job. On the computer, always doing, always typing, always zooming, always whatever. This poor man. And this man is so extraordinarily talented in so many things that if he could, I'm hoping this is the last year, crossing my fingers. From me to God, I hope this is the last year, because this man has so much more to give the world. And the thing is if he is listening, which I think he might be, it's time to take a reality check for you, Mr. Executive, and every other person in this collective or watching this video that is like, I am sick and tired of how I feel about my life. I want to travel more. I want to have more money. But every time I get a job, it's like it's mundane and stupid, and they don't fucking pay me what I'm worth. And I'm just doing it to keep a roof over my head, and I'm miserable. Now is the time to have a reality check with yourself. Make a plan to do something about it, and then go for it. Trust in yourself. Be proud of yourself in whatever happens. And trust that the universe will guide you to exactly where you need to be. And then you can reveal who you truly are to the world. And let them see you for who you are, and not give two flying shits about what anybody else has to say. Because here's why. If your soul is calling you to do it, it's because it's what the Most High put you here to do. Sir or ma'am. Now, as I've said it before, and I'll say it again, my father is a pastor, a very conservative Christian man. Let me tell you, the day I have to have the conversation about what I do with him, it's going to be a doozy. I'm not scared, because here's why. The Most High God has prepared me for what the truth of the matter is. And because of how much I adore and love my Father, there is nothing that's going to stop me from doing this, because I know it's what God put me here to do. The cards are fun, but it's getting to a point now where I can almost do this without them. I use them because the way things are triggered in my crystal ball brain is the words, the pictures. It helps me clearly determine what's going on, that the spirit of the Holy Spirit is sending me, and what Archangel Gabriel is trying to communicate with me. Okay? Do not be embarrassed because of outdated ways of thinking. Don't let it hold you back from being your true, authentic self. Please. And thank you. Please. There is nothing in this world, nothing, worth your misery. Nothing. If you're miserable in a job, fucking go. Pick your shit up. Do it right. Unless they really need to be fucking taught a lesson. Like, I had to straight up walk out on my lunch break because of a job. Because of the fucking manager of the department I was an equal to decided that she wanted to fucking be a certain kind of way, and I had to prove a point. I fucking hated myself for doing it for a while, because it was like I could have done something really good there, but it was like I need to prove a fucking point. I'm sick and tired of being belittled. I'm sick and tired of being looked at differently because I wasn't of the same ethnicity as them. I hated every moment of it. I fucking heard them saying shit about me in languages that I understand. I may not speak them very well, but I understand them, okay? And I understand energies, and I know what people are up to. So it's like there was a point that needed to be proven. So here's Gigi's suggestion. Get it how you live. Use discernment in all things. But if there's something holding you back because of outdated beliefs, outdated ways of thinking, outdated... Example. We'll just use this as an example. Take it how it resonates for you. You are Mr. Executive, and your true passion is painting beautiful things you see in your head, and you can fucking do it. And you are just drawn to your easel, and you don't want to do anything but that. What's making you fucking be Mr. Executive instead of Mr. Artist? Just as an example. Me, okay? Business manager over a makeup counter. $1 million counter, prestigious makeup company. Couldn't fucking... I loved my job. I will say this. I'm gonna toot my horn just a little bit. I am not being ego. I don't have a big ego about it, but I am a very humble woman. But I know where my talent lays in my artistry with makeup, and I can do just about anything with makeup and the human face. Okay, I can turn people from being dark complexion to light complexion, and basically use makeup and artistry to turn a dark skinned male into a light skinned female and turn them into whatever they want. I can do that with the makeup. I can do that with makeup. I can make people go from, Glamazon to Frankenstein very easily. And I know my talents. But the thing is I couldn't stand the corporate mindset, let me get on my knees for the manager and do whatever I have to be able to keep my job and not let anybody that's going to outshine me take it from me. Yeah, that's kind of what I was dealing with. So, with that being said, don't let, oh, well, you need to be this, that, and the next thing because that's what your daddy was like. Or you need to be this, that, and the next thing because this is how I got through life as a woman. And this is, for security. For security. Don't worry, you got to think about your security and your retirement. Yeah, you do. It's important. You don't want nobody having to, take care of you when you want to be home in your house and pass away there and with your loved ones around it instead of in a fucking home. Okay? Like, you want to be well taken care of, so it's important to be, secure. But the thing is, especially because I'm still relatively young, at 36, I still got a whole life ahead of me. Like 36 is reasonable. I'm still like 15 or 14 years away from how many years? 50 is about over the hill, right? So, however, 14 years. Anyway, I still got plenty of time to build what I'm building, either here on YouTube or for my business, which is where I'm hoping. This is just for fun for me. I love doing this. I love talking to y'all. I do. I absolutely do. You guys need to believe in yourselves. You need to trust in the Most High, that the Most High will guide you and give you abundance if you just believe. You gotta believe. You gotta believe. You gotta trust the universe. Trust your intuition and reveal what needs to be seen. If you want to go from Mr. Executive to Mr. Artist, then what you need to do is you need to take some time, gather all of your finished pieces, rent a space, put up a fucking gallery and rent and offer an invitation to everyone you know and advertise it and have, champagne and fruit and cheese plates and people come and let them see your art. You can keep doing whatever it is you're doing, Mr. Executive, but you can bring out that artistry in you. Or if you want to be a musician, do what you do during the day, and at night, on the weekends, go and do open mic nights. You want to be an artist? Then fucking do it. You want to be a musician? Then fucking do it. You want to be an oracle? Well, it's between you and the calling of God. So if this is what you want to do, do it. If you want to be a business owner, build a business. You want to customize and create merch? Do it. You want to fucking... look at Jeffree Star. Look at Jeffree Star. The man went from, he blew up on MySpace and all of the music, and now he's got a multi-billion-dollar freaking makeup business. He literally went from the streets of freaking LA to where he is now. Never had a real job, but, look where he started. Look at how many people that went from nothing to something. Look at Biggie Smalls. Look at all the hip-hop artists from here on the West Coast. Dre. I mean, you want to get more modern? Drake, he talks about it. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Yeah, that's the mindset we need to get into. Who cares where you started from and what you're doing now? If it's not making you happy, you need to fucking change it. I mean, my grandfather, well, yeah, my grandfather on my father's side, I call him Grandpa Poppy. He passed away recently. And he came here from Sicily. Okay? And he proved to the whole family that it's possible to go from nothing to something. I come from a line of shoemakers, from what my ancestral research is, you know, that on that side, long line of Italian shoemakers. And he came here, he was a chef, he did all kinds of stuff. I mean, the man could cook. Oh, that's if you ever have my food. Between him, my grandma Betty Boop, and just my own talents of knowing how to cook, like my mom's dad, and you know, they always, food in my house was a big deal. Being Italian, you know, you sit at the table, mom makes everything nice, all the food, all the things, the happy, the laughing, the meatballs. Oh my God. They did something. They proved that it's possible to go from nothing to something, especially for me. And I want to go from where I was to something even more extraordinary than where I am right now. So I've already taken all of this for myself. Now you, whoever needs to hear this, need to trust that all will be well. That you can go for it. You can find those brass balls that you were fucking given by the Most High. Whether you actually have them and for real, or if you got to just channel them from within. Like I said, I've got a lot of masculine energy, and I am all female, believe you me. Okay, all woman, all natural woman here. But my cojones are bigger than most men's naturally. Okay, thanks. I got more balls to do more shit in this life than anyone, because here's why. I'm an adrenaline junkie. And it doesn't mean, I mean, I've jumped out of planes before. I mean, I've done some crazy shit in my life. But I'm the kind of girl that will get on a plane by herself after being in a long-ass relationship and finally, you know, being set free to be happy and still love the person I got on a plane and I went somewhere by myself, paid for it by myself, did it all by myself, got up and went to see somebody I hadn't seen in 17 years. To try to see where it went to, and had my heart broken. But I still got the fuck up and I still fucking went. I didn't care what the outcome was gonna be, because I knew that it was about what was happening in those moments. The seeds that I had sown in those moments that were what were gonna matter. Healing any negative that I did, healing anything that I did, that took more balls than it did for me to get up and leave Brooklyn and move across the country now almost 12 years ago. So the thing is if you really want it, you need to fucking go for it. You need to go for it. What else does the moon have to say, Spirit? Take it all? No, just bottom 2, 3. Okay. New moon in Gemini, think it through. Full moon in Sagittarius, see the bigger picture. First quarter moon in Libra, keep your heart open. So think it through, see the bigger picture, and then keep your heart open about it. Trust in the universe and your intuition, okay? You know, thinking it through and that reality check go hand in hand. You know, it also goes hand in hand in seeing the bigger picture, which is why I was saying write everything down. Keep your heart open. Keep it in your mind that if you trust all will be well, it will be well. And then reveal what needs to be seen and be proud of yourself. On the bottom of the deck. Full moon in Taurus, you need to detox. That's going to be that's the next one. It's happening, what day? Somewhere around the 27th. I don't know. I don't have my phone in front of me, but detoxify, Last quarter moon in Pisces. Talk less, feel more during that, and take a breather. This basically should start here. But I think that detox and this reality check and thinking things through and seeing the big picture are all needing to go hand in hand. Okay? Yeah. That way you can talk less, feel more, do more, all of that. Pray more, meditate more, all of that. Take a breather and cool your emotions, because you need to cool your emotions to be able to think clearly. Okay? Let's see what else we got. What's going next? Alright, Moonology Original Oracle has to come out now. You guys, for the next week or so, you're probably going to see these two decks out a lot. I don't know. The moon is really, really, really calling to me. I don't know if it's because of the new moon, but this is the kind of time of the month, or excuse me, of the lunar cycle that things are different for me, you know, spiritually. It's not, the crystal ball is there. Everything's there. It's just, it's like more like teaching. I want to teach more. There's things that we've talked about over the last few weeks since the last moon cycle, because I mean, we just had on the 20th, we just had the full moon, but in Aries, so the full moon in Pisces. Since then, we've had a lot that we were talking about since that last new moon, and now we need to learn things to help us on the next chapter, which is going to be the next lunar cycle. So I think about each year in chapters. And this is the next chapter on how we get to our goal. And I'm being told that the goal is going to happen by New Year's. Right around New Year's is going to be something significant. Everything should be in place, or at least getting there, very, very close to getting there by New Year's. One way or another, something extraordinary is going to happen by New Year's for some people. Maybe everybody. I really hope that by the end of this year, things fall into such a nice place, a nice flow of things, that everybody is just abundantly happy in all aspects, whether it be money or whatever. Okay? I know the only thing I want abundance is right now is romance and love. I mean, money's good too. Like, that dinero, like J-Lo likes to say. Excuse me, I'm chomping on some toast. I don't know. Money's good, but love and romance, like, who doesn't want to be whisked away and have a romantic, like, getaway on a deserted island, just you and the person you love, have being free to just be yourselves together and let loose, have fun, be romanced, and, you know, have something so magical happen that it's just, there's nothing that can stop you from using those feelings to create amazing things. Like, who doesn't want that? Like, as an artist, like, who wouldn't want those feelings? I am an artist. I have an artist, like, I capture beauty in everything. If I could, there's a man that I know that I want him to paint me a sunflower or whatever that I want to have tattooed on my body in a couple of different places. And, like, if I could paint like that, oh, there would be nothing to stop me. I can paint, I can sketch, I can draw, you know, and I probably could do even better if I put more time into it. However, my muse is this stuff, like this stuff that I'm doing. Like, that's more of just a stress reliever, you know. But if I could paint like that, and if it was really something like, oh, God, I don't know why this man does not do more with his art. Like, I have some artist friends that could guide you. If you're watching this, sir, you know who you are. I have some artist friends that can give you some tips and tricks. I got them. I want to, like, email me. Let me help you. Please, people, let me help you. What do we got, Moon? We got one right there. What is anything else from the Moon? Talk about that one first. Okay, so we have Gibbous Moon. You're very close to achieving your goal, whatever that may be. Supermoon, emotions are running high. Ah, okay, that makes sense. You're somebody's extraordinarily. I mean, it's like, think about this. Tomorrow, we're going to Disney World, not Land, Disney World, like the big one, to do all the things. And if you were like me, like we can't sleep, can't eat, so excited. It's like you've had 5 of these and you're like cuckoo crazy happy. Like your emotions are like keeping you all over the place because you like the goal is right. The fuck it's like it's driving you crazy. Like the thing is let that drive you to do things more fun. Like using that feeling to channel that and put it into your artistry, whatever that may be. If you're really good at designing shit on the computer, then go fucking design shit on the computer. You're really good at making things, like go make something. You good at writing, write. You good at singing, sing. Whatever it is, use your emotions to create something. Okay. What else does the moon have to say, Spirit? What else does the moon have to say? What else does the moon have to say, Spirit? Anything else? Anything else from the moon? No? Okay. On the bottom of the deck, look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Adjustments are required. Yeah, the adjustments that are required is to meditate and contemplate about the situation, and don't let your emotions get too carried away because you're very close to achieving your goals, okay? There we go. That is what the moon has to say today. Now we're getting into the juicy stuff. 4112. What is this? Okay. Somebody's tired. Okay. What is this? I'm being shown a girl. She's trying to act like somebody new. And a masculine's starting to recognize it, and he's like, what the fuck is this? What's wrong with you? I don't like this. You used to be so sweet, and now you're like all the fucking time with an attitude. What is your problem? Oh, you don't like my new personality? Like, I thought this was the kind of person you like. I thought you like ghetto bitches. What? The fuck kind of shit is that? If you don't like my new attitude, well then you can go fuck off. I'm not gonna take nobody's shit. I'm sick and tired of being walked all over. If you don't want me the way I am, then you can just bounce. And it's like, but wait, I thought you loved me. But wait, I thought we had something. What changed? Why are you acting this way towards me? Why are you being so mean for no reason? I thought you loved me. Oh, what? I don't know what you're talking about, is what I'm being told. I don't know. The fuck is that? And all I see is BBL. A nose job, lip injections, breast lift, breast augmentation, and BBL. You like fake ass bitches, so what's wrong with who I am? And this a masculine energy is like, because I love you for who you are, not a fake bitch. And it's like there's an argument happening. The fuck? Alright, Spirit, what's going on here? What's going on, Spirit? What's the Kipper have to say about this? That's weird. Shuffle again. There's a mature woman and a child. There's a house. And thoughts about an unexpected income. Oh, excuse me. There's a mature woman with a child that just got an unexpected income and a house, and somebody's thinking about it, and they're in deep thought about it. Somebody got a message, which is what probably put them into this deep thought, and it took them on a journey. There's a privileged lady who is acting like a false person that's about to be going into a courthouse because of something. And it has something to do with a courtship. It's going to lead to some kind of imprisonment. And now the main female is expecting something, possibly courtship. Okay. Because this false person, this privileged person that who is really a false person, whatever happens in this courthouse is going to either lead a main female to somebody to either expect courtship or imprisonment for something. And I'm being told it has to do with unexpected income, somebody's house, and a child. And there's a mature woman that wrote this message, and it was, excuse me, it's a mature woman energy. It could be, we all have feminine and masculine energy, so take it how it is. So there's a mature feminine energy that's in concern about somebody's child, their home, and an unexpected income that either has happened or will happen, depending on what happens in this courthouse. And some kind of message put them into serious thought about what was going on and put them on a journey. And now we have this false person that's privileged in some way, that's dealing with, and we also have the main female here, so divine, we'll call this karmic female, divine feminine, whatever. There's about to be something that happens in a courthouse, okay? And that's going to they're expecting it to lead to one or two things, either imprisonment or courtship. And then, honestly, the way Spirit's telling me is that this false privileged person is going to end up in prison because of whatever they're doing, and this main female is going to get the courtship because of whatever was in that message. And I'm being told, was it a spiritual message? Yes. As well as a written one? No, kind of. It had to do with somebody receiving a spiritual message and passing it along and continuously passing it along, which put this person, whoever this mature feminine energy is, into deep thought about the whole fucking thing, put them on a journey, and now somebody's facing imprisonment. Whoever this false ass person is that's acting like a privileged brat is about to face imprisonment because whatever they're expecting it. They're expecting either imprisonment or a courtship to happen, whatever happens in this courthouse. And what Spirit is telling me, the expectation should be this. Whoever is the privileged lady acting like a false person, you're going to jail. Whatever jail, whether it's spiritual jail or actual jail, you're going to be in prison somehow. And the main female in the story is going to get the courtship and the marriage. And if somebody tries to steal any of it, this is what's going to happen. Then they're really going to try to fucking end up going into jail. If they try to steal a marriage and a courtship from somebody, whether it be physical jail from any kind of real theft of any kind of this, you're going to end up in real jail. So don't try to steal nothing from somebody, especially a marriage, because if you try to steal a marriage from somebody, especially a divine feminine, you're really going to fucking end up in spiritual jail. Big time. Expect that. You want to step in and get, no. Anything else from the Kipper, Holy Spirit? Anything else you have to say, Holy Spirit? Divine Holy Spirit, is there anything you have to say else through the Kipper? The lovers. The lovers are what, Holy Spirit? Are coming up in the distant horizon. They're going to be held in high honor by somebody that they look at as their official person, which is going to lead to great fortune and the gift. That could be a wealthy man. Wait, a gift. Okay. All right, a great fortune and a gift. Sorry, I'm being told to stop there for that one. And there's a wealthy man oh, what is this? That's a different story. Is facing judgment and some kind of death, whether it be physical death. I'm being told spiritual death. There's going to be some kind of spiritual death. No. He's going to lay to rest. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. The messages are coming in awkwardly, especially when I see this card. I freak out a little bit, okay? Just because anything being laid to rest, whether it be an actual person or a situation, can be a little scary. So whatever happens in this courthouse with adjudication is going to lay to rest this false privileged person, and they're going to end up going from being this wealthy man to the main man. Excuse me. I'm being told to put this just like this, right? And the lovers being told to put over divine feminine right there, because that is this wealthy man's lover, is the divine feminine. And he's going to go from being a wealthy man to the main man and make a lot of changes concerning whatever spiritual pathway they're on and their job. And then at that point, they will become the mature man to whoever the divine feminine is, so their husband. And at that point, we'll have the marriage. But there's a message of concern about sudden wealth, and it's going to come out in somebody's family room, and it's going to put them in despair, and they're going to end up having to deal with toil and labor and poverty amongst their family, and there's going to be a lot of bad health about it. So, you know, this person over here, this false privileged woman over here that's facing whatever with the courthouse and the theft and the imprisonment, poverty, hard work, despair, it's all going to come out. It's all going to come out. And somebody is going to be somebody's community, family is going to end up in bad health because of the whole fucking situation. All because people want to be fake because they want to continue to have their privileged lifestyle. So instead of growing from being, a wealthy man mindset to somebody's main man and possible husband, depending on the choices that are being made, depending on whichever way this journey and spiritual pathway take you, I'm being told towards the divine feminine and lovers, this is what's going to happen, and then the person who ends up in either spiritual or physical jail is going to have to go through all of what happens here. So, but there's going to be a gift of great fortune, and that great fortune, it doesn't have to mean this. I'm more worried about that. This to me is more important, because with this, then you can have all of this. With this and having a real, your main man, the divine masculine to the divine feminine, with this, all this being gifted, great fortune, unexpected income, possibly a beautiful home, possibly children, going on all kinds of journeys, having a beautiful relationship, being amazing lovers, sudden wealth, and staying out of this shit. Poverty, depression, working your fucking ass to death like I was talking about. So, it is how it is. You see where it's going. So, there's that. 10:30, please look that angel number up. Okay, let's get some messages. Divine masculine to divine feminine, or other way around. Take it how it is for y'all. What does the divine counterparts have to say? What do the souls need to say to each other, the halves? What do the halves need to say so that they can continue to work towards making themselves whole? So they can go from being looked at as a wealthy man to somebody's main man and then a mature man. Because divine feminine wants her lover, her divine masculine, to court her and marry her and have all the beautiful things. So, what do we have to say to each other today? Divine counterparts. What does the energy need to say? All right, Spirit. The tower is crumbling around you. Your dreams are telling the whole story. And if it's making you feel like there's a tower crumbling around you, it's for a reason. Because there's somebody in your life that's trying to steal the other half of your soul, and it may involve children. And you may think they have the potion and have them put their back in motion and keep the swaying of those hips keeping you entranced in their bullshit. That's that's getting this tower to come crumbling around you. Confirmation from whatever that was. And if your dreams are telling you the whole story, and you're all up in your head and you feel like you're going through a whirlwind because of this, it's because there's somebody in your life that's acting like that's not acting, that's being a false ass person because she wants to keep the privileged lifestyle. Okay, she's trying to keep you from the other half of your soul because she thinks she's got the potion that is her coochie. All right, that punani, yeah, that's what she thinks is her potion. And that's why, because she keeps putting her back in motion. And if you like hit it from behind, and she knows that, and she's going to do everything she can, because she's a fucking money vampire karmic witch. Never try to be someone you're not. What did I fucking say? I can't make this shit up, okay? She's a money hungry vampire that's trying to be a copycat, because you like to say, come here girl and let me love you just right, because she's got that potion. But instead, because of Aries, the Aries in you, the god of war, yeah. Now you're biting a little bit harder about the situation. Because you think she's taken your heart and she doesn't know what she's done, but in reality, it's a wake-up call. And that's why you're biting back a little harder now. That's why the god of war is coming out of you, whether you have Aries in you or not, whatever the case may be, okay? Now you're biting back a little fucking harder. Because that potion is starting to wear the fuck off, whether you took a vow of celibacy or not. Okay? Stop trying to be somebody you're not, whether it be you or somebody else. Yeah? You have a fake ass fucking privileged ass bitch attached to you trying to suck the fucking money out of you. Trying to be somebody they're not to try to entrap you. Try to get that coochie laid all up on you because that's how they fucking keep you. Because she senses it. She senses you're about to have the person in your life that you were supposed to. She senses it, her succubus ass senses it. And she's trying to steal the other half of your fucking soul. Okay? Your dreams are telling you the whole story. What else do we have to say, Spirit? Just be you. It's what makes me love you. What did I can't make it up. When the two energies were fucking fighting, she was being a queen, wannabe fucking queen diva bitch. And this one's over here like, whoa, I love you for you. Pump the brakes. What did I say? This shit ain't fucking funny no more. And who is this? Divine Feminine, your Divine Masculine is saying this to you. Thank you for standing beside me all through it all. Because this shit ain't fucking funny no more. And being you is what makes me love you so much. So Divine Feminine, just understand that Divine Masculine understands that this shit ain't fucking funny no more. And he realizes that there's a money vampire karmic witch that's trying to steal the other half of your soul, Divine Feminine. And you need to understand that this person's copycatting you. And he fucking notices it. And now he's biting down a little bit harder and maybe fucking fighting a war now. Maybe seeing what's going on. And stopping with this all, come over here, girl, and let me love you just right. And realizing that she didn't really have your fucking heart. All she had was the potion to your fucking loins. And now you're realizing because of this tumbling tower, she's been trying to steal your fucking, the other half of your soul. She's trying to take your soul and keep it from where it's supposed to be going. But the thing is because you realize this shit ain't fucking funny no more. You've cleared your mind probably because of a vow of celibacy. And you're starting to realize that I love the person I love because they are who they are. They are their true authentic self. And they realize that because they're standing beside them through it all, whether they know what's really going on behind the closed doors or whatever, they realize that because you're standing by them and being your true authentic self and not letting nothing fucking get to you, you're standing beside them, whether you realize it or not. And right now, maybe you are helping them fight a fucking holy war, whether you realize it or not. Hey, we can take a holy war again. Yes, I can. I'm ready. I'll help you. I'm helping you now. Believe me, when I get through with these readings, I feel exhausted. I feel like I fought a fucking battle sometimes with how much energy comes through. So I get it. I get it. 5955. 5959. I don't know why, but these, I'm seeing so many patterns and numbers. It's crazy. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Somebody needs to, is somebody's birthday on January 14th? January 14th. January 14th. No way. No way, Spirit. Sorry, that's personal. But somebody needs to look into January 14th. There's a specific, I don't know the year, but I'm being told January 14th or within a couple of days of that, possibly within a 9-day period of that day, is something extraordinarily important, either for this year or a years in the past. Time's fluid, take it how it resonates. He or she is trying to trap your soul in the darkness, not the light. Run. Hello. That copycat, wannabe, whatever. That wannabe, trying to trap your soul in the darkness, not the light. You need to run. Well, we got Spirit. Anything else? Love and confusion. Which one? Okay. On the bottom of the deck, she won't win this time. She won't win this time. She won't win. She won't win this time. She's going down. She's a succubus, karmic witch going down. Now we biting a little bit harder. Being the god of war. Yes. Because now this shit fucking ain't funny. And she's not going to take my heart. And she's going to realize what she's done, because she ain't going to fucking win this time. Like we saw, that fake ass person being all privileged and wanting that privileged lifestyle that could be using a house and money and a kid over somebody. Yeah. You're going in either spiritual jail or physical jail, while a divine feminine gets the gift of courtship and marriage to her divine counterpart. You're not going to win this time. Because I can feel a holy war within. Yeah, God of war. Holy war. Yep. Sure can. Sure can. I sure can. I sure can feel a little bit of a holy war within. And now Gigi's going to bite back a little harder too. Yep. My Leo fangs, my lion fangs, watch out. Those claws, they fucking real, bro. Because where I fit into this story, just know I stand with the Holy Spirit. I sure do. I want to ascend to the highest white light to be with my beautiful family who have loved and protected me. And I can't, honestly, this sheriff is just watching me with the light behind him, chuckling, saying, I'll see you there too. I'll see you there too, ma'am. Yeah, all the loved ones and ancestors that have been protecting and guiding me my entire life, that's where I'm going. So if anybody's trying to trap my soul, half of the soul, my soul, or the other half of my soul in some kind of darkness, yeah, come on now. Or any divine being, y'all ain't gonna let your other half go down. And if you choose that, it's because you need to heal from something they did. And y'all need to, you know, release each other in a positive light, because if you're facing a holy war too, y'all need to bite a little harder now. You need to realize it's this succubus or this incubus or whoever it is for you won't win this time if you stand true to yourself. If you believe in yourself, your intuition, the Most High God, you will get what you were placed here to receive. Now you need to channel whatever Aries you may have in your chart, or just harness and resonate with Aries, the god of war, and bite a little harder now, and don't take nobody's fucking shit. But be true to who you are, because your true authentic self is the reason this person is being awakened. Okay? This is the reason, is because you're not being no copycat karmic, Shantae, LaQuanda emotions, okay? Look, I love everybody. I come from a crazy place in Brooklyn called Canarsie, okay? Like, I know I know how to be a ghetto bitch. I don't want to be a ghetto bitch, so I'm not. When you don't want to be something, you don't have to be. Be your true authentic self. You want to be a happy person that loves everybody and wants to create beautiful things, and all, then be that person. But if you want to be a ratchet ass thotty that wants to fucking sit here and be a money hungry fucking vampire, karmic witch, casting spells, thinking that you gonna have that potion that is your punani take over this fucking man's life, yeah, I would really like to see a bitch fucking try. Because, yeah, people are biting back a little fucking harder now. Both here in the real world and in the spirit realm. Oh, that's confirmation. Somebody just called me. Who called me? Who loves me? Let's see, 10:43, guys. Oh, I don't know who you are. Hid his instability and ran to her for help, huh? That's something that, Spiritual Sad just posted. Sorry, I just, okay. But confirmation. Confirmation. Yeah. You ain't fucking winning this time. No succubus, no incubus is gonna win this time. And when the choice is made on who the divine counterparts want to be with, any healing that needs to be done will happen pretty much instantly, like the snap of a finger. Everything will fall into place. The communication will be amazing, and everything that needs to be said will be said. There will be understanding, learning, and forgiveness. And so much passion, romance, and abundance, it's not even funny. It's going to be out of this world, I'm being told. All your wildest dreams will come true, and you will have everything you've ever wanted. And that is going to be your gift for being obedient. You will get everything that you deserve and want and need in this life as your gift from the Most High for being an obedient creature. And realizing that these succubuses and incubuses won't win this fucking time. Not this go round. Sorry. It's time for a fucking TKO. This shit, I'm done and over with this shit. I really am. I am so ready for a new fucking energy. Let's see. Let's crack-a-lackin'. Whoa! Where'd it go? There it is. Spirit got something to say to y'all. Ooh, I don't read them in reverse. Drop the ego. Drop the ego with the LaQuanda motions, okay? Because Shantae, you better work. Cover girl, work it, girl. Sashay, Shantae. Yeah, drop the fucking ego, and you better go get to work on yourself, okay? And Shantae your ass to being a little bit fucking nicer. Being your true authentic self, not being a karmic fucking vampire. Money vampire, karmic witch. Drop the fucking ego, okay? Thank you. Most appreciated. Mucho apreciado, okay? She's across the country, and I want to be there with her, not with a money vampire karmic witch. Hello? We're going to put you right there for all people to see that there is somebody across the country or across a specific distance from the person that wants to be there with that person, and there's no money vampire karmic witch that's going to fucking keep that shit. No, sorry. Sorry, friend. Drop the fucking ego. Pay attention to the signs around you. You already know this person's up to no good. You're already saying this shit ain't fucking funny no more. You already know she's not going to win because she's not being her true authentic self. Be your true authentic self. Yep, be your true authentic self. Somebody may be younger. Somebody may be younger. What else do you have to say, Spirit? Don't get breadcrumbed. It's a trap. It sure is. Because if you got any ego, and that ego going to lead you down a breadcrumb trail that's going to trap you, please understand that your other half will not beg you to stick around. Because they're on the right path, and if you choose to continue on this path, it's going to be you that won't win, not the succubus, because the succubus will win. You won't, divine counterpart, or the incubus. The incubus will win, or the succubus will win, because of your fucking ego, and following that ego down a breadcrumb trail that's going to trap you. Because of possibly a baby, a house, and money. Okay? And realize that right now, if you drop this ego, you will stay on the right path. Because if you don't, the other half of your soul will say, hey, I understand, but I'm not going to beg you. Understand that, okay? That person that's across whatever distance it is from you that you want that to be there, not with this money-hungry fucking vampire. Yeah, that person, they won't beg you to stay. They'll let you the fuck go and move the fuck on and stay on the right path for their life. Confirmation from whatever's going on in there. Speak nicely to others. No more vicious cycles. Start speaking nicely to others. What you give is what you get. Let all the bullshit go. Because if you're not ready for this to be over, you need to drop the ego and stop following those fucking breadcrumb trails because of the fucking vicious cycles you're putting yourself in because of your ego. If you're not ready for this shit to be over for good, fucking let it all go. Let all the bullshit go. Know your worth because your other half fucking knows their worth. They're not going to let you fucking do this. So start, because they're not going to beg. Remember that. Remember that. Okay? You need to start speaking nicely to each other. Because what you give is what you get. So no more vicious cycles before it's all let go. Divine masculine, you're being watched by your ancestors, and the sheriff is watching. Okay? And they're not happy, you're not following the right path, and they're about to step in, and I see ED, possibly STD, and you're going to get a fucking brown boot up your ass by your ancestors that's coming to me and showing themselves as the sheriff of the Old West with the cowboy hat and the fucking side, the 6-shooter, okay? Chaps and spurs all. They're about to step in if they haven't already. Because you have a spirit guide with you always. Make sure you're thanking them, not cursing them. Because if you want your other half that's a distance from you to take you to heaven, you need to fucking give a sincere apology. Absolutely. And know that you messed up big time because of your fucking stupid ego and being breadcrumbed by a money-hungry vampire karmic witch. Because if you realize this and realize that you messed up big time and you give that sincere apology and you let all this bullshit with this fucking female or male go, that person won't win this time and you will. Thank you, Spirit. Where's my pen? Where's the thing? There it is. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you. And thank you for holy, happy go-go juice. Thank you. Very good. 1343, please look that number up. Sincere apologies. Realize that you fucked up. Let all the bullshit go. Let the fucking money-hungry karmic witch go. Realize she's not going to win this time. Because I can feel a holy war within. We need to drop the ego. Quit fucking getting breadcrumbed. Because that boot from that fucking cowboy that I see right now, the sheriff, is about to put a boot up your ass if he hasn't already. He says, kind of, it's going to get worse if you don't fucking quit. And if he doesn't realize that this person is across the whatever, possibly across the country, across the street, across town, across the state, whatever. I saw this one. I saw, take those, and how many? 4 more. Okay. Okay. Please listen to your friends. They're receiving messages from the 5D to guide you and help you down the right path. And Gigi is your friend. Gigi is a friend to all. So realize that. Because you're looking at this karmic, and you see nothing. You're starting to realize that it's a fucking trap. You're on the right path. You need to not, if you don't want it to be over for good with this person that's at a distance from you, you need to start fucking listening. I want to apologize, but I don't know how because of a temptress. And you're all I see when I close my eyes. How do you know when I'm up to no good? Well, because of a temptress, you don't know how to apologize. Why? I'm seeing that because of children. There's something about children with this temptress that's causing you to have an ego or an ego death, which is leading you to want to have this sincere apology, but you don't know how. Because of whatever this temptress is putting in your head, possibly saying about divine feminine, but you know you fucked up big time, and you know you need to drop the ego, and you know you need to get on the right path because you want to be taken to heaven, and you want to give this sincere apology because you know that this person knows you're up to no good. It's because you see this person in your dreams anytime you close your eyes. You know. It's because y'all are connected in a way I don't think you understand quite yet. Maybe one day you will. But every time you're doing whatever it is that your art, your outlet, and if you're doing it with her as your muse or him as your muse, think about it. Think about your dreams. Think about the downloads. Think about the thoughts. Think about your body. What happens when you think about this person? Think about what you feel when you start getting these downloads and these premonitions, if you're having them or whatever. Think about it. Think about it from a different perspective. Please, drop the ego. Get out of these fucking vicious cycles that you're in. Any outdated ways of thinking, any old outdated ways of living. You need to living, not necessarily like physically living, but up here in the head, physically living with these old outdated ways of thinking. It's holding you back big time. But what would other people say? Who cares? Do you think I give a shit what people have to say about me? No fucking way. Like, I legit, I'm going to give it a little energy just for testimony and for an example. Like, I legit had somebody tell me that I wasn't allowed in there, I wasn't welcome in their heaven because of what I do. Now, the thing is, it's not their heaven. It's God's heaven. God sits at the throne in heaven. That's his kingdom, nobody else's. We're just welcome there because we were obedient to him. Okay? Too much fucking entitlement. Too much for people to say shit like that. Okay? It's because they got too big a fucking ego. They haven't been cut back down to size. Now the thing is this female, this privileged lady that's being a false ass fucking person is about to face either spiritual jail or physical fucking jail, and it's gonna knock them back down to size. God is done with the fucking vicious cycles that are surrounding these energies. God is done with these vicious cycles, and so are the ancestors that are watching all this shit happen, bro. Like, divine masculine, your ancestors are watching you, and they're not happy you're not following the right path, and they're about to step in, bro. Because everybody's seeing that you fucked up big time. Big time. Because you knew you weren't ready for this shit to be over, but you let your fucking ego get in the way. Where's the breadcrumbing one? You let somebody fucking breadcrumb you, and you got trapped. Thinking that you got a baby that ain't yours. Money's more fucking important. Whatever the case may be. I mean, there's so much shit going on in the collective energy, like, I don't understand. But people are getting caught up, but they don't want shit to end. God's stepping in. The ancestors and loved ones and angels and all of them are stepping in because they don't want this fucking temptress, succubus, incubus to win this time. They realize that you have a good soul They know you want to do right, but you're being put into an illusion because somebody got the potion. That potion to your fucking loins. And that's how they're keeping you. Because you're laying the fucking pipe. Whether you can get it up or not, you're doing something to exchange sexual energy. That if you don't fucking cut it out, you're going to know you messed up big time. Pay attention. You already know she's up to no... I told you. I can't make this shit up. I can't. What is this? Take time to pray and meditate daily. Absolutely, Spirit. Every day I pray. Every day I meditate. Whether it be for 5 minutes or an hour, like last night. Oh man, I used my closet as my sanctuary, and believe me, I was having a spiritual cleanse last night. I want her, not you, because she's across the country and I want to be there with her, not you. Someone's a tarot reader and is attempting to copycat them, whether they're an actual reader like me or a seer like me. Either which way, we've got 3 cards on the table saying this broad is trying to be a fucking copycat, and she's going to get what goes around comes around, so she's going to get it. Because there's somebody that's got a very special musical talent, and it's time that they use it, because that's their potion. That's their magic power, is their voice. Like Ariel. I love this. Prince Eric, divine masculine, how I've been describing all of this since day one. Prince Eric, our divine masculine. Princess Ariel, the divine feminine. We have the sea witch Ursula, who's a money-hungry vampire karmic witch that uses her potions to try to keep somebody's voice quiet. Now, for me, I think, again, Spiritual Sag loves to say this, and I'll say it every time because I love that woman and I respect her and want to give her credit. I wish a bitch would try to take my voice. What about you? You think any fucking karmic sea witches are going to take your voice? Because if you say yes to that, you need to get prayed up with spirit. Okay? Nobody's going to put my voice in a fucking seashell and quiet me. Okay? The only one is the Most High. Because there's somebody that wants to hold you. That wants to be with you, not this person. That wants to cross whatever distance to be with you. Because they want to hold you. Okay? Because this money vampire right here tricked them into believing that they loved them. But they only wanted them for their money. But their spirit guide is saving their life for their divine counterpart. Because they're too busy with the fucking potions. Whether it be the fucking actual liquid courage that people use, booze. Whether it be sex magic. Whatever. An actual legit potion. Whatever. The thing is, I'll pray for you. Yes, I will, and your soul, because we're not staying quiet no more. No, we're not. Because it's time for no more fucking vicious cycles, and people need to speak nicely to others. Why does this keep happening? Because you fucking got an ego. You got a fucking ego. That's why. Because you have an ego. That's why this keeps happening. So you need to drop the fucking ego. So this will stop. Because right now you're taking your sweet ass time and you need to pick up the pace. Because right now you got a sea witch that's fucking casting spells with them potions and all the things. Not your princess. So drop the fucking ego. Get you some coffee. Put down the liquid fucking courage and get your ass in fucking gear already, okay? Because I have been speaking nicely and I'm still speaking nicely. I'm just using some tough love. Happy go-go juice. Anything else, please? Any other messages for this nonsense energy that can't get his head out of his ass? Or her head out of her ass? Or that's got this fucking one... let me coach you. Let me coach you. You want to fucking learn how to be fucking an actual boss-ass bitch, not a fake copycat? Come here, let me coach you. Let me coach you. Learn something. Go find you some Dave Ramsey. Go find some self-help fucking books. Go listen to some podcasts about being a boss. Learn how to build a business. Learn how to go back to school. Get off the fucking pole. Get off the fucking sugar daddy websites and get your ass to doing something that's worth something. Quit being a fucking money fucking vampire. Okay? Divine feminine, give him a chance to explain. It's important. Well, if he doesn't quit with the fucking vicious cycles, nobody should be giving nobody fucking any kind of anything. Forgiveness, yes. Time and energy after that, no fucking way. Because you need to break the vicious cycles. Because right now you're where you're supposed to be, exactly, to learn something. So pay attention to your pets. They were sent to you by the divine, and they're there to guide and bring you messages. They will protect you and love you, and they love you very much. Absolutely. Absolutely. So if you want to get up out of these vicious cycles and you don't got you a little furry, like my little sweet baby dog, I love that dog. I love my dog. I love that dog. If it wasn't for that dog, God only knows. But get you a pet, love up on them. Not the fucking potions, not the punani, not the fucking money vampires that are trying to suck you dry. Okay? Go love up on you on a little sweet furry that will bring you to heaven in a different way, so that way you can cross whatever distance you need to cross to be with the woman you want to be, not with the fucking money vampire. And get you the potion that is your divine counterpart, so that way y'all can go to heaven and heal your soul. When you move, I move. That's because y'all are divinely, spiritually connected. So when you move, I move. Yes, get it. And it's going to feel like you're being taken to heaven. And all those fucking vicious cycles would be done. And we will rebuke the money fucking vampire Karmic Witch to where she belongs. Okay? Because she won't win this time. Not this time. Not this time, Prince Eric. Because she needs to exit stage left. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Take care now. Bye-bye then. Okay? What else we got, Spirit? What else we got? Gigi's being a little petty. I know. I'm sorry. But I'm not. I am, but I'm not. Because bitch has been warned. Because people want to start their fucking fairy tale already. Yep. I have to be sipping tea. Because I feel like I'm spilling all the fucking tea right now. What else we got? All of it? Okay. Come correct or don't come back at all. Because if you don't, come correct. And all those vicious cycles want to keep on going on repeat, you're going to make your fucking bed of nails. And now you're going to have to end up laying in it. So maybe you might want to keep God in your heart always. And do what you got to do for you always, like getting you a little furry, loving up on them, finding your fucking muse and using your energy and efforts into doing something amazing. Because you need to pay attention to what's going on around you. You want to say this to Divine Feminine, I'm not as bad as you think. It's because of the potions. It's because of the alcohol and the punani. I'm not as bad as you think. I need you closer. We've got to close this distance because I want you, not her. And you need to go to rehab before your addictions take you. Yeah, the potions. Yeah, you need to do that. You need to save your space. Because your true love is, Divine Feminine, this message is for you from your Divine Masculine. Your true love is on a journey to make them the person they need to be to love you exactly right. Just have patience. All things will happen in divine timing. So right now you need to go out into nature. You and your soul need it. Find balance in all things in life. Because right now you're suffering from something because you drank too much and you don't remember a single thing that happened. And that's what's being put on fucking repeat, those vicious cycles because of your drinking. And right now you need to stay sober and stay away from any temptresses that may have you in their fucking grasp. Because all they want is your money. They don't give a shit about you. Do you want my love? The only one that wants your love is your divine counterpart. That may be obnoxiously loving on you, doing all the things, whatever's. They want you. It may feel like something, but it's because they're trying to prove their worth to you. They're trying to show you that you don't need any potions. You don't need anything other than true love to keep you together. Because they do want your love. Just as much as you want to give it to them. But the thing is because you're getting caught up with the potions and the fucking brujitas, you're not fucking paying attention to what's really around you. But if you do, and you find balance, and you quit the drinking, and you go to rehab, and you get out into more nature, and you go get you a little furry pet to love up on and realize that not only are you telling this to your Divine Feminine, but you need to tell this to yourself. And go to rehab before your addictions take you. Before you realize when you're at that point where you know you messed up big time, but there may not be no fucking redeeming yourself at that point. So save your space, get away from the karmics, get away from the fucking nonsense and the vicious cycles. and worry about taking care of what's inside your soul. If you want to go to heaven, whether it be here in the 3D and just physical heaven, or do you want to go to spiritual heaven, one way or another, you got to stop these vicious cycles and speak nicely, speak with love, speak with understanding and kindness, because your ancestors are not happy. You're not paying attention to the signs that they're sending you. And they're trying to tell you, don't stay in a loveless relationship for any fucking reason, whether it be because of babies, money, or a fucking house. Anything else, Spirit? I wish I could stop thinking about you. Why? Because I feel like I'm under a spell. I feel like I drank a potion. All I think about is you. Right now, I feel like I want her, not you, but I think it has to do with this. My mind needs to clear. I need to protect myself with this. I need sage and crystals. I feel like being compulsive, very frivolous, and just giving everything I can think of to sage and protect my house. And keeping a distance from my counterpart, because I don't know if it's her or this karmic. I can't make it out in the 3D. He's so fucking confused. There's so much magic being put on this masculine. Because where is it? I'm what does it say? I'm nicer in person. I'm more lovable in person. Divine Feminine, give him a chance to explain. It's important. That's the second time I've seen that card. They know they messed up big time. And I'm being shown a karmic incubus kind of lingering, walking. At one point I saw him walking away. Now he's coming back and he's shining with light. He's like, I'm trying to heal. Our souls are connected. Pay attention to your random thoughts and dreams. I want to come home to you. So now we got a karmic incubus and a karmic succubus trying to maneuver through with the divine beings. What have I been saying? That's the third time. Second or third time, plus what I've been saying without the cards. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Where are we going next? On the bottom of the deck. I'm your big daddy, baby girl. Yeah, I want you, not her. I want to cross any distances to be with you. However it is for you, wherever you fit in. Your love is the best de-stressor in the world, but your energy is off. And if you don't get your shit together, I'm going to tell you, oy vey, go away, no matter how amazing of a de-stressor your love is. I recognize your energy is off. I don't want no more vicious cycles. This spell work and black magic need to fucking stop before I fucking go away. No matter what happens at that point. I don't need any of this, is what I'm being said. Who's that? And it's going from both ways. Somebody feels like their energy is off, something is not right. Divine Feminine's like, Divine Masculine's energy is way the fuck off. No matter how much he says this to me, and no matter how much he says this to me, if he doesn't get his shit together, I'm gonna be like, oy vey, motherfucker, you need to go away. Somebody ain't fucking happy. Divine Feminine's like, I'm getting to my breaking point here. I'm so sick and tired of this. This keeps happening. I'm being told 8. This is not the first time. 8 or 9, something. Possibly years of this shit going on. Anything else, Spirit? You karmic witch, you use my addictions against me to get what you want. Get out of my life and stay out. It's because of them fucking potions, black magic, all the things. What has Gigi been saying? Because somebody's using that punani to try to de-stress somebody, and it's throwing their whole fucking energy off. Because it's black magic.
Sex magic. Because she got that potion. Yep. All of it. All of it. It's okay to be vulnerable. Not to. It's okay to be vulnerable, but make sure you're doing it with the right person. No more games, I promise. Well, if you told somebody that there's not going to be any more fucking games and you promised, and you're playing games, he says, no, I feel like I found a genie in a bottle. You are my wish come true. My father was where I learned all of this from. And now I need to start paying better attention to the moon phases and get out of this outdated way of thinking and realize that our first time will be like nothing else you ever felt before. And I see the word tantric sex. Tantric sexual healing. Keep seeing sexual hallucinations. How can you see into my eyes like open doors? Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. Somebody's eye connection with their eyes is extraordinarily powerful. It can bring somebody to their knees. Pretty much any man could be captivated by this woman's stare, whether it be a glare or an actual stare. Looking deep into this person's eyes is it's entrancing. And they realize with that connection, it's going to be like something they've never felt before. It's okay to show your emotional side once in a while. It's okay to be vulnerable with the person that you love, that you want to be with. It's okay. It's okay to show your vulnerable side. It's okay to let this person love you. Exactly right. He says, I'm afraid she's manipulating me for my money. I don't want to wake up and realize that she was the witch. I don't want to give her that opportunity. I'm testing her. I just want to see if she really loves me through it all. Oh, my poor heart is like aching right now, guys. He's like, I want her so badly. I want to call her. I want to kiss her. I want to love her. I want to hold her. But I'm so terrified that she's the one. I don't want it to be true. I want to just get through this without any headaches. I want to get through this as peacefully as possible. I just want to be with my woman. Well, you gotta talk it out, man. I mean, if the woman already knows you're up to no good, or man, however it is. Do you remember the day we met? He says, absolutely. She noticed me. She spoke to me first. I felt like I was just going to be there, sitting there longingly looking at her. I saw her first, but she said something to me. There was something about her radiance, her glow, her energy that just spoke directly to my heart. And I knew right then in that moment she was my princess. Especially because she addressed me first. And I didn't have to put anything in. It was like it was guided to happen. Divinely. Wow. And I'm being shown two different scenarios. It could be the same person that did it twice to two different people, whatever. Please let us heal our relationship and give it a real chance. But you need to be careful because my karmic's stalking you and trying to copycat you is what I'm being told according to whatever's been going on. They're a Karmic Witch, probably got a coven. I mean, this is all the same energy that's surrounding our collective, guys. So take it how it is for y'all. The veil is extraordinarily thin during Scorpio season between our realm and the spirit realm for people who are like me that are seers. And I'm being given the gift to see all of this happening right now, both in my head and with the cards that are being channeled. So if somebody wants to heal your relationship and give it a real chance, but somebody's stalking, and people need to be careful because we need to get out of these vicious cycles. before people that we love, that really truly love us and want us to be in their lives, tell us to go the fuck away because we're not acting right, okay? And that for everybody. For everybody. I'm a humble woman, and I'll take this one too, because I can sometimes, you know, say some mean things and then I really fucking regret it, you know, because we truly only get one chance to say something. Sorry, this is I get very emotional very easily. My moon is in Scorpio right now. I'm in my emotional moments, okay? And I look at my feminine cycle with the moon cycle and the placements and all of that because astrology helps me in all things. And as an emotional person to begin with, I mean, I've got very masculine energies in my sun and my rising, but in my moon sign, which holds all of my emotions, it's nothing but water. Nothing but emotion as a Scorpio, okay? I'm emotionally driven, but I don't let my emotions get to me in a negative way. I let them guide me along with my intentions, not my intentions, my intuition and my intentions are all in line with the Most High. Before I wasn't. But now I realized the vicious cycle that was my life, and if I wouldn't have gotten off that vicious cycle, I had a feeling that this was going to be my last cycle on this, you know, in this 3D one way or another. I was either going to ascend above or below. And I decided for myself that I was going to stay consistent in all things, and I really think that this whole situation needs a lot more consistency. And no more vicious cycles, no more, you know, putting people through tests to see how they're going to fucking react because you're scared, okay? Instead of communicating and talking it out and having one-on-one time, you're putting people through tests because you're freaking the fuck out because all you think about is them and you think they may be a temptress. But in reality, they're your divine counterpart, and before you tell them to fucking go away, you better be careful. I want to spend the rest of my life getting to know you. That's what you should be saying, not go away. Staying consistent in all things. I'm going to put these two to the side for a second. I'm being told to do that. Being told this needs to come over here too. So is this. What else? This. And this. And this. And this. And this. And this. Because of this. And this. Okay. I'm being told to pull those. Those are extraordinarily important. Alright. Let the ancestral bullshit, let it go. No more vicious cycles. Sheriff, are you somebody's father figure? Yes. Divine Masculine's father figure. And he says, don't judge a book by its cover. Understand, I realize what I did, and that's why I'm here to help you. That's why I'm coming through to me, Gigi, because I want to guide you out of these vicious cycles, because I know where you learned it from. And if I would have had somebody come through like this, or if I would have been given an opportunity to learn to be better, I would have been able to show you, Divine Masculine, how to be better. But unfortunately, this is the way it needed to go, because you're exactly where you need to be right now to learn a lesson, to break through these toxic, vicious cycles that our ancestors put us through, where it came from father to son. Now you need to break the patterns. You were born different for a reason, because you are the one that's supposed to break these patterns. You're the one that's supposed to break these cycles. You're the one that's not supposed to, that's going to say, I'm not going to stay in a loveless relationship for any reason, whether there's children and money involved or not. That was what your soul contract was put here to do. That's what you signed up for when you came down here. And that's why there's so many people right now trying to help, both, you know, actually help you with getting downloads from spirit, angels, stepping in, paying it to, you know, me coming here to my videos to watch, to learn, you know, like all of that is because your ancestors love you, and you were put here to break the vicious cycles of your bloodline. What else? Realize realize that there's somebody that's a healer, that you're asking, that the person that you're asking to help you, he or she's a healer. And you need to go out and find a new way to get creative. Instead of dealing with the potions and the temptresses and the bad vicious cycles. Speak nicely to others. Find ways to help those around you. Fill the bucket that is the kindness bucket that you have. Those acts of random kindness that you like to do, go do more of those. Let those move your soul, heal your soul, do kind things. Go work at a soup kitchen, go help out at a food bank, go work at a homeless shelter and volunteer. Do something good. I mean, we're coming into that time of year where we should be giving to other people through energy work and love and kindness. Random acts of kindness. Okay. Was it Evan Almighty? The second one, Bruce Almighty, Evan Almighty, the one with, what's his name? Steve Carell, I think his name is. Anyway, where he was Noah and the ark and all of that, and when God, Morgan Freeman, spelled out ark, it was acts of random kindness. That's extraordinarily true. Everybody should be doing acts of random kindness for people. I don't have much. I'll be real. I don't like talking about this because it's nobody's business. It's between me and the Holy Spirit. But I'll use this as testimony. I mean, it's nice to talk about what you do for people, but it's really just a personal thing. I don't have much. But when I can donate things, I donate them. I don't just throw them away. I find things that could be salvaged. I salvage them, clean them, sanitize them, and donate them. I give when I can of money. I give of food when I can. I do my best to help, because here's why. I spent 7 months being without a home of my own and sharing somebody's home with them and living on their couch with my little dog, going through a really fucking dark night of the soul for 7 months. Okay? And the thing is you need to, whether you come from a lot of money or you have shit, you need to humble yourself. Be humble and realize that everything the Most High gave us, whether you were born into it or given to it throughout this lifetime, can be taken away. Okay? You need to do for others. You need to show those acts of random kindness to people. So that way you can continue to stay abundantly blessed, okay? Is there anything further that we need to say, Spirit, or can we leave it here? How many more shuffles? A couple more shuffles, okay. Click your heels 3 times and call for me, and we will find each other. Use the compass that is your heart and your soul and your intuition to guide you. Find your ruby red slippers. Find your ruby red slippers and go home. There's no place like home, Dorothy. Grab Toto. Don't forget to grab Toto. Because there's no place like home. Whether it's across the street or across the country from you. Home is where your heart is. Home is where your heart is. So get out of these vicious cycles and realize that your ancestors are trying to help you, not fight you from whatever it is you want. They're trying to guide you to where you're supposed to be, not where you want to be. All right? Your touch is healing. You have a healer on your hands. That's it. Anything else, Spirit? No, we can leave it there for today. I've got things to do. I've got appointments to go to with my son. And we've been here for almost 2 hours. So with that, I close this reading. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, ancestors, and loved ones that have come down to help me with this reading. Thank you for the guidance and wisdom, Holy Spirit. Thank you. I close this reading. You guys, I appreciate and love you all. I need you to remember that Gigi loves you from the bottom of her soul. Okay? I mean nothing but love and friendship here. I'm very much a tough lover, and I'm not afraid to say what I gotta say, how I gotta say it, because it just needs to come the fuck out. And some people just need to be talked to that way, because sometimes people are afraid to say certain things to certain people because of what position they hold in, and all of that, and people having a fear of authority. But the thing is I give no fucks anymore. The only one I fear is the Most High God. So as long as I continue to live according to his, guidance, it is what it is. So don't let any temptress get to you. Don't let your addictions and any potions and brews you like to drink or get manipulated into drinking affect you. Okay? Break those vicious cycles. Get out of any outdated ancestral patterns that you're in. and know that the Most High loves you, okay? And that everything will work out in divine timing. You just need to learn your lessons. You need to pray up, stay prayed up, stay blessed. Ooh, because somebody's about to have a happy marriage, because somebody's love is healing. Please don't judge me too harshly for what I did. I feel so badly. Well, she won't, because whoever this evil person isn't going to win this time, and it's going to lead to a happy marriage because somebody's love is healing. So there you go. There you go, you guys. All right, that's all I got for now. Just know Gigi loves you. Till next time, guys. Light, love, and blessings.